I want to be with you along the way. Nothing else will do. Welcome back to EveryDay. Sarah and I are finishing up today talking about journaling and how journaling is such a huge help in our everyday walk with Jesus. And the final tip that we want to share with you about using a journal in your everyday life is that there are times when we physically are going through something and we don't know whether that pain that we're feeling, that discomfort that we're feeling, swelling or anything else is really anything at all.
Yeah.
But over time, I had a situation here just recently where I had after eating something, I had a severe pain that radiated all the way around my chest and my back. I couldn't sit comfortably. I couldn't lay down comfortably. And it ended up being my gallbladder had to be removed, but we didn't know that at the time. And sometimes in your journal, you can write down pain and discomfort that you feel in your body. And one, it reminds you that you need to pray for yourself.
And it reminds you when it started.
Exactly. It reminds you when it started, how severe it was. If this is something, hey, I need to talk to somebody about this. I need to go see my doctor. Because your doctor's going to ask you questions about when it started. Well, you can write it down in your journal and you can keep track. And even if you get a diagnosis, you still want to keep track of what's going on physically in your body. And there was something specifically that
I had a patient whose daughter had gotten bitten by a tick.
Yeah.
And she kept a journal of when she got the tick bite on. And she started having reactions to red meat.
Yeah.
And come to find out, since she was bitten by the tick onward, the reactions was an allergic reaction because of whatever the tick had done to her.
Yeah.
And now she can't eat red meat and she has to carry an EpiPen.
Yeah.
So, and we know of another girl that's happened with. And it was like hearing the one story, it was like, oh, okay, that happened to them. Yeah. That may be what your problem is too.
Yeah, and that, you need to go get that checked out. And then even once you get it checked out, you want to keep track of it in your journal. There are other things, ladies wise, that you need to keep track of in your journal. And, we all, men and women, we all go through changes physically in our body. And it's really important to even use that as an opportunity to write down things medically that are important so we can keep track of them in our lives so they don't turn into something worse.
Absolutely.
For us.
Like with ladies, our moods are starting to change. Why is our mood changing? Is it because it's that time, or is it because we're exhausted and we're not getting enough sleep? There's so many different variations. Why did I just snap somebody's head off? And looking to what the real reason is behind it.
Yes, or if you have sleep problems, I've had periods of my life where I have had very difficult stretches sleeping. It's really good to keep a sleep journal. Just write down in there didn't get very much sleep last night. Went to bed too late. Keep a journal of healthy periods of sleep versus not healthy periods of sleep, because it can show a pattern that can help you. So even keeping medical information in your journal is incredibly healthy to help sustain good health in your life.